came out in like what, 2017. I was like, yeah, you can't just watch. I guess you could watch The Return, but it's definitely not very similar to the first season, at least. I don't know. Definitely not for everybody. All right, let's check this out. Let's check this out. It's called Twin Peaks: Into the Night. Into the Night. Obviously a fan game. There actually have been like a couple little Twin Peaks like official games though. Or maybe just the one. It was a VR game. But it was not really amazing. Speaking of Deadly Premonition, Swery posted a picture of this game tonight. He's like, I can't wait to play this. The Blue Rose team, they're calling themselves. Hell yeah. This is the demo, but yeah, it just came out. A fan game based on the intellectual property of Twin Peaks. It's not meant for sale in any way. Oh. About to play as a work in progress version of the game, and everything you see is potentially subject to change. They got the little ring symbol. What's that symbol? Judy, right?
Hey, what's up,
talk
Doc?
about Judy.
It's Laura, in case you haven't guessed. It's Thursday the 23rd, and I'm so bored.
They're not going to talk about Judy at all.
She's dead. Wrapped in plastic. My daughter's dead.
I fucking love this guy. What's his name? I can never remember his name. He's so good. He's got like a crazy name. Yeah, if you haven't seen, I don't know how much this is going to spoil. I mean, these are all scenes from the show, obviously. It is a, 35-year-old show now. I haven't watched the first 2 seasons in a long time, though. I've watched The Return 3 times, probably, now. I love The Return. I mean, I love all of it, but... It's too bad that ABC and Eager or whatever his fucking name is, Iger, they like forced David Lynch to like hurry the show up, so we got like robbed of the like original vision, kind of. That's like why the pacing of the second season is so weird. I mean,
Peaks is different.
Interesting.
Long way from the world.
Way to start it. Pushed him specifically to reveal the killer, which destroyed all the tension of the show too, right? Like, yeah, basically.
Something very, very strange in these old woods. Call it what you want. A darkness, a presence.
I love that the guy
takes many forms.
That was Bob was just like some random stagehand.
Anyone can remember.
David Lynch was like, yeah, he looks evil enough. We'll use him. I also love that David Lynch is in the show, like, lots. Especially in The Return. He just plays himself, basically. It's so fucking good. Yeah, Gordon Cole's amazing. It is like a pretty fucking dark story, though. That's why it works so well, how layered it is. Like how they slowly reveal things. Like it's actually fucked up. It's so cool. It's like if you could take something like... You could just like stretch out one of his movies, basically. It's like this whole world.
The darkness of future past, the magician longs to see. One chance now.
I wasn't expecting there to be like a giant reel at the beginning of this.
Walk with me.
One-armed man. There we go. It's also too bad that, what's his name? Angelo, I can never say his last name. What is it? Baldamonte? Baldamontio. It's too bad he just passed away, I think, this year. He's written some, like, brilliant music. Also, this is not that far from where I live now. I'd like to go check out the actual city, town that Twin Peaks is in. Oh, there's a demo? Just got into town. What are you waiting for here outside? What's the start? Might have to play Deadly Premonition after this.
February 24th, 1989. This morning, in the town of Twin Peaks, Washington, a dead body was discovered down by the shore, wrapped in plastic.
Yeah, was he pretty old?
Covered in blood, too many secrets left hidden under the skin. Drowned below, a fire burning the
It's like
flesh
so quiet.
in a
Turn it up
whisper.
little.
This is a story of many, yet it
Yep,
begins
she's dead.
with one, a young high school girl known to many in a small community. The one leading to the many is Laura Palmer.
That dead body makeup.
Laura is the one. Only a few could stand the sadness, pulling up their tears, holding not to be devoured by the flames. Fire. Touched by the devilish one, it has bared many names, though few could see through its eyes. A few miles from there, across the state line, emerges from the woods a second girl wandering down along the railroad tracks.
Yeah, this is like a fan game.
Dazed, confused, torn by the scars and evil left
I guess
on
they're just
her
catching
face.
you up to take
Her
the
name
role of
was
Cooper.
Renette Pulaski,
Like, why, you know,
a
he came to
desperate
town.
call that would echo throughout the darkness.
It resembled a Blue Rose murder, right?
Diane, 11:30 a.m.,
PS1.
February 24th. Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
Well, like some of that is actual dialogue like that.
Never seen so many trees in my life. As W.C. Fields would say, I'd rather be here than Philadelphia.
Let's talk about the weather.
54 degrees on a slightly overcast day. Weatherman said rain. You could get paid that kind of money for being wrong 60% of the time. You'd be working. Mileage is 79,345. Gauge is on reserve. Riding on fumes here. I got to tank up when I get into town. Remind me to tell you how much that is.
Yeah, this game's gonna get DMCA'd to hell.
Lunch was $6.31 at the Lamplighter Inn. That's on Highway 2 near Lewis Fork. That was tuna fish sandwich on whole wheat, slice of cherry pie, and a cup of coffee. Damn good food. Diane, if you ever get up this way, that cherry pie is worth a stop.
Hell yeah. So the place actually has cherry pie too. Rocket's, what is it? Rocket's Diner. It's like 9 hours away from where I am, I think, but I would like to get up there and see it at least once. Have some of that cherry pie.
Okay. Looks like I'll be meeting up
Deadly
with
Premonition
the
is pretty close.
Sheriff Harry S. Truman.
If anything, I would say Deadly Premonition is a fan game of Twin Peaks. Very loosely a fan game in some ways. But like Greenvale, it is the name of the town, right? That is a Washington state town, I think.
Shouldn't be too hard to remember that. We'll be at the Calhoun Memorial Hospital.
Well, it's a shitpost, and also it's like a game of telephone. Like, after a lot of the translation and stuff like that, like, you know, there's some goofiness too. But I mean, if you look at Swery, he's a little bit of a joker, you could say.
Guess we're gonna go up to intensive care and take a look at that girl that crawled down the railroad tracks off the mountain. When I finish here, I'll be checking into a motel. I'm sure the sheriff will be able to recommend a clean place, reasonably priced. That's what I need. A clean place, reasonably priced. Oh, Diane, I almost forgot. Got to find out what kind of trees these are. They're really something.
Oh, sick. This is so cool. That is really neat. It's not called Twin Peaks, the city or the town, but it's all there, yeah. Sawmill and the Falls, and the cafe, diner. Yeah, I love that they actually went the extra mile and did that. Like, did all this. This is really cool. Peggy Lipton. Such a great cast, too. Yeah, I think the Palmer House is somewhere else. I forget where. It might even be on the East Coast. Ray Wise, that's who he is. Ray Wise was in a bunch of other stuff. Wasn't Ray Wise even in a Command & Conquer game? Isn't he the president or something like that in Command & Conquer 3 or some shit? The medley is so pretty. Let's do it. Hey, also, there's another game. We just got the full translation. It's a fan translation, but what is it? I forget the name of it. Namura Falls, right? I think that's called Namura Falls. Is a PS1 game. Very heavily Twin Peaks inspired. And smell those trees. Oh, we don't get the full Cooper. Oh, it's the one-armed man. Not from around here, are you? Let's get to town. What are you waiting for here outside? Waiting for someone. A friend. Shouldn't be too long now. Does this actually happen at the beginning of Twin Peaks? All right, well, I'll leave you to your business, son. forget, in Arrested Development, when they do the one-armed man thing, are they making a Twin Peaks joke? Great hospital in a small town. Oh, look at Coop's face. Sheriff Truman must be waiting. Coop's got that Final Fantasy VIII face. Does look nice. Oh, the log lady. Why does she have red eyes? Yo, Max with the 58. Come on, Max. The log lady also passed away recently. She was pretty sick. Or she passed away during the show, didn't she? During the return? There was some like really sad movie. She was very sick. Watch where you step. The owls are watching today. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. My log saw something that night. Really? What did it see? Ask it. I thought so. I love that in Alan Wake, there's a like log lady ripoff, the bean lady. I think that's an Alan Wake, right? She's carrying around a little like slow cooker of beans and shit the entire time. It does look a lot like FF8, but it's in a good way. The characters, no models, don't really look like FF8. Yeah, Alan Wake, very, very Deadly Premonition inspired too. But I didn't enjoy, honestly, Alan Wake as much. In parts, I did. I'm kind of excited for the new Alan Wake. That looks really good. They recorded scenes with her before production. She died before it was done. Yeah, it's too bad. She was like very sick though. What a like awesome role too though in this fucking. I think she was like David Lynch's like. She had some sort of like professional relationship with him. She did something for him, I think. A lot of the people in Twin Peaks were like David Lynch's like barber or something like that. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like I heard that story somewhere.
Damn good coffee.
Hell yeah. Maybe we'll be able to save my progression here in the future release. Damn fine coffee. It's just too hot. That's why Yoda died. I'm not hungry for now. My little girl. God, my baby. Ray Wise, and I forget the actress's name that plays his wife, but she's in a bunch of other stuff. They are fucking so good at being like just so miserable the entire first season. I feel like the mother was in like a bunch of shit. I just can't remember any of it. Welcome, can I help you? Special Agent Dale Cooper, FBI. Supposed to meet with Sheriff Harry S. Truman. Oh, you must be here about those girls. About those girls. Can you tell me more about those girls? Renette is a quiet girl, never had the chance to really know her. She was brought here nearly unconscious, all covered in wounds. The doctors said her condition was stabilizing. Where's the intensive care department? It's on the second floor. Take the elevator from here, and it should be on the first on your right. I've been waiting here for 3 hours. I think they forgot me. Who's that guy? Looks kind of familiar. What is it? Haven't you heard? Who could believe that this would happen in such a peaceful town? Well, I don't want to talk about it. I've got enough problems as it is. That's some serious Final Fantasy VIII face right there. Cyclops nurse. Did you see that girl earlier this morning? I mean, that strange woman who always walks around with her log? No, silly. That dead girl the sheriff brought in. Oh, that girl. Poor thing. She was so pretty. What have happened to her? Who knows? She was all covered in blood when they brought her in. Who could do such a thing? Yeah, this is like pretty detailed. This is way more detailed than I thought it was going to be. Like more than most games like this. House of Laundry, it's going to be very busy today. Yeah, didn't she have like a lot of problems? There's still so many laundry to do. This might take me all afternoon. So many laundry. The clicking on the keyboard too is, I thought that was like static at first. Archive room is locked. Should ask around for access. Sheriff Truman must be waiting for me upstairs. Looking good, Coop. Twin Peaks annual fishing contest. There they are. Cooper?
Sheriff Harry S. Truman.
Dale Cooper, FBI. Pleasure.
Good to meet you. Got any trouble finding the place?
No, that should be fine. I came out over Highway 2, near Lewis Fork. I stopped at a little place called the Lamplighter Inn. Had a slice of cherry pie. Incredible.
Well, I'll tell you, we're sure glad to have the FBI here. Kind of lucky in a way that Ron had stepped out across the state line. Whole town is really badly shaken up.
Sure, it's a nice, quiet place, something like this. Sheriff, let me stop you in the hallway here for just a second. There's a few things that we got to get straight right off the bat. I've learned about this the hard way. It's best to talk about it up front. When the Bureau gets called in, the Bureau's in charge. And you're going to be working for me. Sometimes local law enforcement has a problem with that. I hope you understand.
Like I said, we're glad to have you here.
Sheriff, what kind of fantastic trees have you got growing around here? Big, majestic.
Douglas firs.
Douglas firs. Can someone get me a copy of the coroner's report on the dead girl?
Douglas
The autopsy
Firs.
hasn't been done yet. But I'll take you downstairs to the morgue when we're finished here.
Douglas. I ever told you about my favorite kind of tree? Did he just like walk into that counter kind of? Yeah, it's just a demo for now. I hope they do get to do more, but it just seems like someone would smack him down. I guess as long as they don't sell it.
You don't believe that.
This is X-Files.
I believe that I sat in a motel room like this with you when we first met.
Time paradox.
And I tried to convince you of the truth. And in that respect, I succeeded, but in every other way, I failed. You don't believe that either. I've been chasing after monsters with a butterfly net. You heard the man the date said, I can't change that. You wouldn't tell me. Not because you were afraid or broken, but because you didn't want to accept me.
What the fuck? Why is this such a long scene?
Well, I was afraid of what knowing would do to you. I was afraid that it would crush your spirit. Why would I accept defeat? Why would I accept it if you won't? Mulder, you say that you failed. But you only fail if you give up. And I know you. You can't give up.
Huh?
It's what I saw in you when we first met. It's what made me follow you. Why I do it all over again.
Also, this would have taken this show is like way after Twin Peaks. Well, not way after, but at this point, yeah. It's like 8 years after Twin Peaks.
Not your sister.
And Twin Peaks is like 89 or something when it started, right? 88.
But you won't give up, even now.
Inception. '90. Okay.
You've always said that you want to believe. But believe in what, Mulder?
Coop is supposed to be interrogating this like dying girl. I think I'll watch
If this is the truth
scene from X-Files.
What is left to believe in? I want to believe that the dead are not lost to us.
You know what though? David Duchovny is in Twin Peaks, though. Another fucking loop.
Something greater than that. Greater than any alien force. And if you and I are powerless now, I want to believe that if we listen to what's speaking, it can give us the power to save ourselves. And we believe the same thing.
Get real.
Really? Why would they use this clip? I'm baffled, kind of. I mean, I guess it's like Mulder and Scully kind of like, you know, getting together. I guess that's why. It's such a long fucking scene.
Maybe there's hope.
You're talking about it? The fuck am I supposed to talk about? It's part of the game.
I'm thinking, I'm a guilty man.
Why would you talk about the thing that's in the game? What the fuck does that mean? Let's buy a cereal bar. That is funny, though. Are you the FBI special agent who came here to help us? It's a pleasure to have you with us. Such events don't happen every day. Twin Peaks, everyone's like, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they ended up colonizing the entire world. Something is funny about this poster, too. That X-Files PS2 game is another like rough gem in the dirt. Forget where they said her room is. But it definitely has some weird Twin Peaks nods in it and stuff. It's Doctor. Looks kind of familiar. On time for what? On time for your injection, of course. I don't need no injection. Come on, it won't hurt a bit. Come right here. The fuck? Miss Twin Peaks calendar, 1988 to 1989. What? Yeah, what the fuck was that? These beds were used recently. There she is. I thought Harry was still in the fucking receptionist area. Dr. Shelby, this is FBI Agent Cooper. Doctor, how's the girl? She's in shock, suffering from exposure. What's her physical condition? She's not doing well. Her body has suffered serious physical and psychological injury. Was she raped? Several times. Sheriff, any connection to the dead girl? Same high school. As far as we know, they hardly knew each other. Like I said, it does get pretty fucked up at certain points. I'd like to question her. This girl doesn't even know where she is or if she is. What exactly are you saying? We need a CAT scan. We're not equipped for that here. My opinion, she may have neurological damage. She's just not responsive at all. I'd like to examine her fingers. All right. This is another deadly premonition thing. Like the fingers and deadly premonition were like something that Agent York like sleuths figured out some bullshit from, right? Like, didn't one of the girls have like seeds stuck in her fingernails or something?
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Burnett? She fainted. Apple seeds in the mouth. Something like that. She'll let her rest. She went through a lot in the past few hours. Cooper, where the hell were you? Been in here for 20 minutes. Roughly the length of that X-Files. Oh, hell yeah. This method is fucking nice, dude. I hope they upload the OST to YouTube or something. It's a Letter Under the Nail in Twin Peaks, yeah. And, is that in Firewalk with Me or is that in Twin Peaks? Poor girl. Can't imagine what happened to her. The music is honestly like one of the best things about Twin Peaks, too. And that's the connection to the Blue Rose murders, then. Any suspect in mind? A couple small-time kids, but nothing like this. For now, let's go downstairs and take a look at that dead body in the morgue. For those of you who have actually like watched Twin Peaks and
pull him out of the water, big mouth. Big mouth and starts talking to me.
Dr. Jacoby in The Return is fucking hilarious too. What would you say? What shows out there are the most like Twin Peaks that you've seen?
Hey.
Harry, Dr. Jacoby. Terrible, terrible tragedy. Yes. Shovel your way out of the shit. This is Special Agent Dale Cooper. Gary Cooper? Agent Cooper. Agent. FBI. Right. Dr. Lawrence Jacoby. Agent Cooper. Laura was a patient of mine. Listen, you're on your way to the morgue now. Mind if I join you? Yes, I do. Why would I want you to? It's sort of against procedure, Doctor. Well, no offense. I thought I could be of some help. You still could be another time. Oh, I understand completely. Yeah. By the way, Laura's parents. I didn't know that she was seeing me. If you change your mind, I'll be in my office. Looks like he has a Donkey Kong tie on. That guy's a psychiatrist? Yeah. They kind of make you think that he might be the bad guy for a little while in the first season, too. Should probably go down to the morgue. Do you know where your freedom is? WWE SmackDown is most like Twin Peaks. I know. I love the Vince McMahon, David Lynch series. Yeah, it's like a soap opera parody with like time paradoxes and other fucking insane shit thrown in. This way. Yeah, X-Files seems close, I guess. In some ways. Some episodes for sure. You guys know that the new X-Files are going to do a new episode of that. Remember that episode Home? With like weird incest and stuff? Sheriff, I'm going to need to examine her body. I'm going to need your assistance. All right. Where should we start? They're going to use the Island Boys for the remake of that episode. Anything on her feet? She has string marks on her ankles. Nothing else. There's a used tweezer. Do you take it? Laura Palmer. Like this little like Resident Evil note. Mexican Leland, Sarah Palmer. Martell. Rocky Lakeshore in front of Blue Pine Lodge. Wrists, ankles, and upper arms bound with twine. Entire body wrapped in thick plastic sheeting, secured with white strapping tape. Body's been in the water, but was not waterlogged. Covered with sands. Sands? Her head. Her skin tone is particularly pale. Where did you find her body? Down by the shore, wrapped in plastic. It must have been floating in the water for most of the night. She bit her tongue several times. Did she try to kill herself? I don't think so. The wound's not deep enough. She probably bit herself because of the pain. Anything else? She has several wounds on the back of her head, but none deep enough to be the cause of death. I wonder if your choices really matter at all. Her shoulders, her wounds are still open. At what time did you find the body? Around 7 a.m. There are several claw marks and bites. Could it be animals? She was wrapped in plastic. Scavengers could not have attacked the body. Anything else? More bites and marks. Something standing on her shoulder, like a bird. Yeah, what's up, Mole Mermaid? You for that 22? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Nothing particular here. Wait, here on her wrists. Looks like lesions. A fracture? She was tied up. She struggled and the twine damaged her wrists. Agent Cooper? Any personal belongings with the body? None. She was completely naked when we found her. Who found the body? Pete Martell, manager of the Packard sawmill. He was on his way to fish when he found the body down by the lake. Any thoughts in mind? No serious visible injury. There are superficial wounds all over her body. Probably loss of blood. Yeah, the music in the show is wonderful. I think some songs are better than others, but nope, didn't want to let it go. Let me get them tweezers. Can I not hate those? You'd like interact with them for a moment. It's not. Something in her left hand. I need a tool like that. Please. Oh, do I have it? Motherfucker. You got a nice little like Silent Hill 1 menu screen. I need to disinfect it first. Sterilizing agents. Yes. Did it. We did scrape those nails when we brought her in. There it is. There it is. Finally. There it is. What?
Diane, I'm at the Twin Peaks County morgue with the body of the victim. What's her name?
Laura.
Laura Palmer. Laura Palmer. I got her before the autopsy. Diane, it's the same thing. I told you I had a feeling you'd see this again. What do you got? Ring finger, under the nail. Let's see where he left us.
The letter R.
It's an R. Diane, give this to Albert and his team. Don't go to Sam. Albert seems to have a little more on the ball. We need to bag and tag this.
Okay, Cooper. You gonna let me in on whatever the hell is going on here?
Sheriff, we got a lot to talk about.
Oh, shit. Well, you'll have all the time to tell me about this in the car. If you have anything to do before we leave, now's the time. I'll wait for you outside. Yeah, this is really cool. Look at his inventory. Official manual. Tape recorder. Badge. Teresa Banks. It's another Blue Rose murder. Chester Desmond was called out to investigate. He was reported missing soon thereafter. Just a shooting. I mean, what else would there really be to do here? It's not working. Something's wrong. Oh, shit. Going to the Red Lodge. Imagine if it just became a survival horror. Be fucking sick. A briefcase, like the one of the man waiting outside the hospital. Shouldn't look into others' property. Is there someone in there? No answer. Looks like there is something in there. I'm not going to put my hand in it. Looks like there's something down there. Why not, Coop? He looks so small compared to that toilet. There's no water. The electricity. Oh, yep, we're in the lodge. I'm gonna meet Mike. Man with one arm. Where am I? Statue looks sad. Looks like there's something missing. Oh, this is so cool. Song kind of sounds familiar. I don't remember hearing this song ever before. It's in season 2. Yeah, I don't remember what the fuck. Coop just like kind of wanders around. Hear what happens. These candles are arranged in a very precise way. Yeah, right. He shouldn't be in the red room this early, right? That never happened in the hospital either. Yeah, just to intrigue, I guess. And also to show it off. I feel like I'm just going in circles. Yeah, I don't think it really starts happening till later on. But yeah, exactly. Like Kevin said. Just for the sake of the demo, I'm sure. I don't know if they gave him a gun. I'm not sure about combat though. This looks. Oh, okay. You know what I love is Link's Awakening. One of my favorite Zelda games ever. Like I remember my dad bringing me to his work when I was a kid. Like when he was like the manager of a restaurant, and I would just like sit in the back in the stock room and play Link's Awakening. But I always thought it was like kind of, a little weird. And then you find out later on that they were like all like really into Twin Peaks when they were like coming up with Link's Awakening or whatever. Gold heart necklace. Yeah, it makes sense. Maybe I put it on the statue? Ba-da-da-da. The head is down looking the other way. Oh yeah, Japanese Twin Peaks shirt does sound pretty sick. Maybe you meant this way? Okay, here we are. We made it. Especially the red room, though. Like, I feel like the red room is... People who haven't even seen Twin Peaks, like, I feel like use the red room motif and, like, the design and, like, so much stuff. Like... It's almost like there are things in Twin Peaks that are bigger than the show. You know what I mean? Just one of those, like, cult followings. Hell yeah. Fucking love that guitar sound.
Hello, Ashton Spoofer.
I'm one. Back again. Where am I? Yeah. This is the waiting room. Vidyabum room. Oh, we're for me. Who are you? What you recognize him? You, Lord Belmer? Yeah, I feel like I know her. Sometimes I dream of a man in a world of fire.
Huh?
She's filled with secrets.
I'll see you again. Meanwhile,
Pretty fucking sick. There was a Simpsons scene too where they parodied Twin Peaks. Getting some fucking Roadhouse music? Hell yeah. Iron soup. Iron soup. Dude, the Roadhouse bits in The Return are so fucking good. Like when they got 9 Inch Nails and fucking ZZ Top. Love that so much. She recently passed away too, this woman who's singing right now. I think she passed away this year. Yeah, ZZ Top plays fucking Sharp Dressed Man in the Roadhouse. It's fucking sick. Yeah, the Roadhouse scenes in third season are fucking amazing. The one episode when there's nothing happening at the Roadhouse and Jock's brother is just like sweeping up. David Lynch actually wanted to do the sweeping. Apparently, David Lynch loves to sweep. This is a true David Lynch fact. He enjoys sweeping. I kind of don't blame him. It's fun. But he likes to sweep, and he wanted to do the sweeping scene at the end of the Roadhouse. Oh, sweep. He likes sweeping. Who gives a shit how long this scene is? Oh, that's the end. Dude, this was so fucking cool. I really like talking about Twin Peaks too, obviously. It would be so beautiful. I could sweep a little.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah! Who's knocking? Yeah, that's probably why he's like recording all those YouTube videos out of some shed. He's out there sweeping. Yoda just dying perpetually. I forget who did this. I forget what other games they've done. This is really, really cool. Yeah, I hope he does something someday with it. Just like a movie. There's always rumors swirling about that, but who knows? He's had a couple interesting projects, I think, hasn't he? Recently? Maybe not. But he did like some music videos or something. But that's why it's so good they did the return when they did, because so many of those guys passed away afterwards. Albert, the other FBI agent, who was like in everything. He's a bad guy in The Stand and stuff. He passed away too, like immediately after they finished. He was awesome. He's like a pretty good character actor. He's been in a lot of stuff. Yeah, that was fucking sick, dude. That gets me so pumped. I would definitely throw some cash down on this if it's like a Kickstarter or something. Yeah, no, Angelo. Oh, we got a post-credit scene. Yeah, I fucking love that song. No, it is a haunted PS1 thing. Yeah, that was fucking sick. I was not expecting it to be that good. I had really low expectations going into that. But honestly, amazing. They're really, really good with that. It just made it more interesting too. A lot of little like nods and such. Yeah, pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, it would end up being so long. Like we got barely anything there. But I mean, that's how it goes, I suppose.